my wife, Lisa.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Tonight we're celebrating the 75th anniversary of the acclaimed news documentary series, The March of Time, which between the years of 1935 and 1951 gave movie audiences an in-depth look at international and domestic issues of the day. Every 4 weeks, a new March of Time short would show up at the local bijou, all of them innovative, many of them controversial, but all of them interesting. And you know, as informative and interesting as these films must have been for movie audiences back then, I think they're particularly educational for us to see today, when we can look at them with benefit of hindsight and knowing how many of these events would play out. For instance, our next film deals with a world issue we're still dealing with today, and that's the conflict between Jews and Arabs in the Middle East. Our film is called Palestinian Problem. It was shown in theaters in September of 1945. That was a time when the region was under loose control of the British and faced with a population growth problem, as more and more European Jewish refugees moved to the region, an area also trying to accommodate a surge in the Arab population. So the problem was, where was everybody going to live, and how were they going to live together? This film looks at the issue at stake, giving both the Jewish and Arab perspective, all of this just 3 years before the Jewish portions of the region declared themselves the independent nation of Israel. Here from 1945, The March of Time's Palestine Problem.
The March of Time. Among the unnumbered millions of Europeans who must endure a terrible winter of famine and cold are some 1.5 million Jews, all that remain from pre-war Europe's 8 million. Those Jews who have kept their lives have kept little else save the hope of escape from the scenes of their torment. But for most of them, escape from intolerance and privation is at present impossible. To help these refugees, delegates of the World Zionist Conference met in London in the late summer of 1945. They urged the British government to create a Jewish state in Palestine and remove restrictions on immigration to the Holy Land. To this end, the delegates appealed for the full moral and material support of the United Nations. For Palestine is to surviving European Jews almost unattainable. Only a few thousand Jews escaped from war-ravaged Europe in 1945 to find sanctuary in Palestine. Those who have set foot on Palestinian soil have benefited from an already smoothly functioning organization capable of handling many more refugees.